What's up, nail geeks, and welcome to a new Vapid video. This month we have the Vapid birthday, not to be confused with Maker Chris's birthday, which is a few months ago. But this time we are celebrating Vapid's 11th year in business. 11 years. That's amazing. So make sure to wish Vapid, the brand itself, a very happy birthday, and we hope we're going to get many more years of her awesome smell good stuff. So for this release, Chris decided to go with what felt good. So we have a little bit, kind of a hodgepodge. I personally wouldn't call it that because these are shimmer packed, lots of versatility. If shimmer is your jam, you need to be here for this video. So let's dive in and check out what we've got. First up is Lightning Strike. This is described as a classic silver linear hollow with flickering flames of chrome microflakes that shift red, orange, copper, gold. And right there is the butt shot. This has a light formula to it, and it feels quite a bit on the metallic normal side, and that's just because it's so packed full of that hollow goodness. Now I'm going to suggest going up to 3 coats for opacity on this. If you have a very prominent free edge, you'll definitely want to go up to that. Right now I've got that falsie rocking on my middle nail here because I apparently just keep breaking my middle nail. I don't get it, but it is what it is. So we've got a bit of unevenness going on with that layer too. So I felt like 3 coats was perfect for me. And I really feel like if you have a natural nail, 3 coats is going to be good for you too. And next we've got Cute But Deadly. This is described as a reddish pink, almost jelly-like base that builds easily. It also has flakes that shift magenta, pink, gold, and green. I do agree with that description in that this is jelly, juicy goodness. This is like a liquefied Jolly Rancher Jello type feel. It's very squishy, and depending on how you wear it depends on how intense that base color is going to come off. The flakes are on the medium to smaller size, so it gives you that nice delicate but still pretty intense flaky appearance, and it plumps very nicely. I'm going to suggest a good glossy top coat. Go in light with your coats because it is so squishy, and allow it to slowly build up. This is a really flattering, popping type of base color. And then to kick off the shimmers, we've got Snake Bite. This is described as a berry base that has a very intense shift from blue to green that glows with purple and magenta at the most extreme angles. Now, this is definitely intense in terms of shimmer action, and the rest of them are pretty much in this category of like intense, shifty, shimmery goodness. I'm going to suggest going up to 3 coats on this and let it slowly build up. This does have that slight jelly sort of feel in how it comes off depending on your coats. So if you stopped at 2 coats, you'll definitely get a more softer type of berry base. But if you go in for 3 coats, like I suggest, then you will get that rich, delicious, deeper sort of color. This is very shifty. I'm going to throw up a macro shot here. At angles, you'll definitely see that nice indigo-ish sort of blue look. It does dry down flat, so I would suggest a good glossy top coat. And next we've got Interesting Polish Name, which I absolutely adore the name of. This is described as a grapey base with a heavy shimmering shift that goes between green to blue to purple, and it's very, very intense. I agree with that description. This is quite intense, very similar to Snake Bite. I also want to touch on my swatches. At some angles from my fingers, it looks like there's no shimmer. And I think it's just because this type of shimmer is so foily in how it looks. It's very fine particle and it's so dense that I think it just freaked out my lens. So I just want to note, please refer to my full hand shots on the video portion rather than my photos to really get an idea of what that shimmer looks like in person. And then lastly, we've got Swamp Water. This one's described as a murky green mossy jelly base with an intense glowing green to blue to purple shimmer. So this is what I would consider in the Prugly category, and it's really interesting. So this is very much olive, but it does have this mossy sort of appearance when you build it up. Again, I wore this one as well as the other 3 shimmers at 3 coats, and I think across the board for the shimmers, if a really the most subtle visible nail line bugs you, of course I'm going to suggest a color correcting base coat or a nude base of some type, but you need these to be slightly lighter on the formula to get that delicious shimmer to pop through. This one has that nice, intense, rich blue shift at more extreme angles. And then finally, we've got the Will It Topper Undie Check. I choose black swatch sticks because if a polish is going to pop over the darkest color, black, then most likely it's going to layer up really well over additional cream undies. So snakebite, no surprise here. We're going to get that delicious green to blue shift dominantly with that shimmer. I think this one's going to be pretty good if you stay safe and use berry tones if you're going to layer it. And swamp water, you can see again, the shimmer is different between them. Even though that the three shimmers are going to pop pretty green in their primary color shift, I think they're different, which is interesting. And an interesting polish name, popped really green, and it kind of resembled snakebite, but in my opinion, they're different. When you see the family shot, you'll see what I'm talking about. And Cute But Deadly, of course, we at this point know what jellies are going to look like. It retained a touch of that tint from the base, and then we can see how much flaky goodness is building up for our pond effect when we wear it normally. Lightning Strike is a hollow, and I feel like you're dehorning a unicorn when you wear an undie with a hollow polish. So your prerogative, but of course it's going to not look so great. And then here's the family shot. So you can see that the shimmer is different. The particle size is a touch different too, especially in the three shimmers. So very interesting there. All right, so the Vapibirthday launch is going to be this Saturday, July 29th at 2 p.m. Central Time. I will link you guys below to Vapid Lacquer's website if you want to check that out, see a bit of a preview, and also see other Bath & Body items that she will be offering. This month, she did say in our PR information that she's going to have nail sauce. That's good stuff. Body mist, smelly good body spray, body cream. I am here for that. And we've also got some new bath bombs. Her bath bombs are pretty big and they're really pretty, and she puts so much detail into them, which she's saying that they are back. So those are going to be there, and she's going to have a few select scents. In my experience with Vapidbirthday or Vapibirthday, she usually has some birthday scents. So bakery lover, yours truly, sickeningly sweet or really sweet floral, I'm here for. I'll link you guys below to Vapid's Facebook group if you want to see additional swatches, all that good stuff. And you can also check out Chris's official post for the launch, where she's going to have scent descriptions and all that good stuff, limited stuff, information, all of that. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.